Christianity revolves around the awaited return of Jesus to Jerusalem in the 1st century. He, along with his 12 apostles, will judge the people of Jerusalem, known as the lost sheep of Israel, based on their loyalty and faith in him. Furthermore, Jesus is believed to physically resurrect the dead during the destruction of Jerusalem. In contrast, Islam's focus shifts to Allah, as the Quran replaces Jesus with Allah. In Islam, the belief centers on waiting for Allah to enter the world or creation during the last days to accomplish the resurrection of the dead. According to the Quran, everyone will be rounded up, Quran 1968, and Allah, depicted as a finite physical being, Quran 13:21, will judge them. Non-Muslims will be cast into a place of blazing fire for eternity, while Muslim men are rewarded with huris, women with beautiful eyes, Quran 52:20, Quran 55:70-72, Quran 56:22, Quran 56:35-35, and other physical pleasures on earth. The Quran was originally all about Jesus. The Bible states that Jesus will come to judge, while the Quran teaches that Allah will be the one to judge. The Bible affirms that Jesus will repay every individual according to their actions, Matthew 16:27-28. In contrast, the Quran, specifically Quran 11-111, states, "Your Lord will repay each one of them in full for their deeds." Also see Quran 14:51, Quran 46:19, Quran 53:31. The Bible states that Jesus will come in the glory of his Father, accompanied by angels, Matthew 16:27-28. In contrast, Quran 69:17 states, "And the angels will be ranged around its borders, while 8 will be carrying the throne of your Lord, Allah, above them on that day." Bible says Jesus will resurrect the dead while Quran says Allah will resurrect the dead. It is clear that the Quran's authors substituted Jesus with Allah in their teachings. The concept of Jesus' second coming, prophesied to take place during the destruction of Jerusalem in the 1st century, seems to have influenced the Quran. The Quran adapted these stories, replacing Jesus with Allah. Consequently, the idea of the last days in Islam revolves around the return of Jesus to Jerusalem amidst its destruction in the 1st century. Since it's a failed prophecy, it's no longer applicable. Also, the true concept of God being omnipresent doesn't involve physical entry into the world. Genuine spirituality isn't about anticipating the arrival of Jesus or Allah in the 21st century or the future. Instead, it involves a conscious spiritual evolution, seeking to unite with the Absolute, the non-physical Akashic realm of consciousness, to some extent while we are alive. Only then we can fully merge with the Absolute upon our physical death. By achieving this union, we can ultimately end the cycle of reincarnation and the suffering it entails.